is to move into this essence which is in us. It's not far from us. You don't have to search for it in the Himalayas. Well, I did a foolish thing, of course. I don't know if it's foolish, but you don't have to run to the Himalayas to look for it. It's right here with you. Now, I don't think there's any better liberating message than the Upanishadic message, which says your freedom, your joy, your completeness, your fulfillment lies inside you. You don't have to go anywhere else. So some people meditate to find that. And I think among the meditators, those who meditate to find that reality have moved forward, have become more mature than others who meditate for different reasons like stress relief, which is okay. I mean, you need to relieve yourself of stress. To meditate and relieve yourself of stress is better than lining up in the bar to release your stress. Because finally, it depends on your state of mind. It also depends on your liver. Somebody asked this question, is life worth living? Somebody said, it depends on the liver. So we say, is life worth living? It depends on the heart. Now, when I say heart, I'm not talking about the organ that pumps blood. The word we usually use, oh, he's a heartless guy, or he's a man of heart. That thing, which is deep inside us. And that is what we seek. Whichever way we go, we finally have to touch that reality. 1,000 years ago, there was a yogi who was wandering in Jerusalem instead of in the Himalayas. And I think he had 1 or 2 robes and nothing more. A perfect example of what in India we call a parivrajak, a wandering saint, a wandering sadhu. Except that instead of the Himalayas or Varanasi, he was wandering in Jerusalem. And in his own words, he said, the foxes have dens and the snakes have holes, but the Son of Man knows not where to lay his head. No home. Today, if you say homeless, it's a bad word, not a good word. But in India, there were these spiritual wanderers who had no real home because the whole world was their home. It's not one particular location. The Gita calls it aniketa, one who has no house. And this person, this parivrajak, said something very interesting, which is connected to what we were discussing just now. He said, therefore, lay treasures in your heart where thieves do not break in and steal. Any other treasure, it's possible that some thieves can break in and steal, but the treasure in your heart, no one can break in and steal. And tomorrow's subject, which we're going to discuss, how to meditate, is connected to also one of the sayings of this great yogi, who said, therefore, if thine eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light. But tomorrow, when we look at the practicalities of meditation, and then we are going to discuss if we really have a single eye, which will fill our whole body with light. We call it the ajna. We call it the trinetra, the third eye. If you see a picture of Shiva, Shiva is in the pantheon of Indian gods. We have 33 crores of gods. Everything is worshipped as God. That's something very interesting. A tree, a rock, because that reality which pervades everything pervades everywhere. So you can call anything divinity. So we have, as a metaphor, we say 33 crores, but everything is real. In its true essence is God, reality. So, let me make it clear. We'll discuss this in detail tomorrow, but you cannot open the third eye by hitting a nail into your forehead. No. nor through drilling a hole in your skull. I know there are some people who think this is possible. No. It means basically opening the eye of wisdom, but of course it has a certain... So when you see one of the gods of the Hindu pantheon called Shiva, of the major Brahma, Vishnu and Maheshwar, Shiva is a very popular depiction of the Supreme Reality, who incidentally is also called the Destroyer and yet called the Auspicious One. The word Shiva means auspicious. The other word used for Shiva, Rudra, means destroyer. So if you don't destroy the old, you don't get anything new. I'm not talking about age, I'm talking about images. Without destroying old images, you cannot find something new. You can't be creative. So nobody has really seen Shiva as a photograph or anything of the kind, but we have paintings where people depict Shiva as sitting like a yogi with folded legs. Now, and meditating with eyes closed. So people ask, who is God meditating on? The fact is that Shiva is the symbol of a yogi, the supreme yogi, whose physical eyes are closed so that his third eye is open. You see in the picture, they draw a little eye here.